Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Glad you're here today, because today we've got this. And what it is, I don't know. It could possibly be a piece of jade or aventurine, but I'm thinking it's more jade. But regardless of what it is, we're going to cut it. Okay? I find a stone and take it home and polish it and hope it shines, and also there's a chicken. Hey everyone, this is Clayton, and as I said, what I think I got here is a piece of jade. Now I got a container full of these green rocks. Alright, let's take a closer look at Mr. Rock and get the dental pick of destiny out here. Okay, as you can see, it's green, and it has, well, there's a little bit of a sheen on it because these rocks were waxed. They're supposed to be decorative rocks, and they wax them so that you get nice, pretty shiny to them. But this stuff has a lot of, you might be able to see it on the camera, I'm not sure, but there's like areas that are sort of milky white with green inside, clear areas, almost like opal, like common opal. And at the same place offers the same type of stones, and they call them jade. They call them jade chunks. So this could be jade, could be aventurine. I don't know. But what I've been cutting them, it seems to be more jade-like. Like I said, we don't know what they are. But what we're going to do with this guy is, it's a really nice thick piece that could make a really high domed, nice stone. And I think if I take and cut this and this, that'll give us a pretty rectangular looking piece that would be a great cushion cut. So that's the plan for the day. This is going to be the back, and this is going to be the front with a nice high dome on it, or one that looks high enough that it's going to be high that it looks good. Okay, so let's just take this over to the wheel and get started. Alrighty, let's start with some more water. Would be nice. There. You can see the water beating up on there already because of that wax coating. And you can see this is pretty soft because that wheel's eating through there really fast. Come on, pump. There we got some water. Must have had goo raw stuck in there. Can't have the goo raw. Goo raw, goo raw. Okay. I think I'll just maybe square these sides off first. See if there's any gnarlies or anything going on in there. This stone's extremely soft. I've cut a couple of these before, and you know, the wheels just eat right through them. Man, the water is not being cooperating today. Cooperative. Getting through this pretty darn quick. In some ways, that's nice. Make these sides better later, too. Alright, let me flatten the bottom out. You can see that's coming along very nice. You can see in the sides there more of that milky and the greeny and the almost yellow green. That's the problem when you just get a stone out of a bag that's like decorative rocks. You're never exactly quite sure what the stuff might be. That also makes it nice because you never know what could be in there. Alright, well, let me just gonna start on the dome. Yep, it didn't take long to get that backside flattened out. Let's see. When you get these really soft stones like that, the stuff just sticks in the wheel. I don't think it's gonna hurt it at all. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Starting to look like a Jolly Rancher. Yeah, like a Jolly Rancher that sat in someone's coat pocket for the entire winter or summer because they didn't use that coat and it just got all sort of gnarly and the sugar comes up to the top and stuff. We've all had those. Well, okay, let me look. That's some nice looking stuff there. Not sure about this edge. Straighten that bottom out a little bit more. We don't have a exactly uniform edge the whole way around it yet. And this edge is not quite the way it needs to be either. It's definitely not any type of quartz because it's way, way too soft for quartz. Way too soft for quartz. Get a little bit better setting edge on here. Lightly around that edges. I think I'll be doing most of the finish shape. Ooh, wow. Okay, we got, you can see the edge there, how thick that one is, and then how thick that one is. That's got to be taken down. I'll do that on this one. So this will be a lot easier to shape it when it gets onto the stick. Okay, and this edge, yeah, it needs to come in a little bit. That edge doesn't look too bad. That edge needs to come down a little bit too. Okie dokie, focus. I honestly think this is just about ready to go onto the dop. And then I can make farther adjustments on that. So let's kill the water. And let's go over to this wheel. Yep, even though I said I think it could go on a dop, I'm just going to go over to this wheel for a second. Get a little bit of water on here. Just going to get an idea of how it's going to work. Ooh, yeah, that's going to work nicely. Water spraying up in my nose. Yeah, it's going to smooth up nice. So yeah, I'm going to shut this here down. And let's head over here and dop this thing. Actually, I'm going to dop it and I'll be right back. That didn't take long. Well, for you it was only a few seconds. For me it was more than a few seconds. It's a long dot stick. Yeah, that's really long. It's going to be a little bit annoying. Get these edges all nice and goo-rawed up. Goo-raw. Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna have to cut this stick off. Be right back. Okay, I'm right back. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. I couldn't look down over the stone because the stick was just way too long. Look down over to see what I was doing. Not that I actually always look at what I'm doing. I try to pretend that I do. I made a few pendants out of this stone from that batch of stones that I bought. And some of them, most of them come out really nice. And there's some pieces that are just that beautiful green color the entire way through. And there's some that have this pattern to it. All in all, a really pretty stone, whatever it is. Okay, let me see here. Oh, that's really coming out nice. Like that thing keeps, that one right there keeps catching the light and making a sort of flamey fire. Not like good opal, but love to have some good opal to cut. Yeah, that's really nice. I love those patterns in there. That is really awesome. And I don't see that inclusion like before. It was like in one of these corners. I may have accidentally cut it out. Let me work the face down over this edge a little bit this way. Let me get a slight setting edge on there in case I want to set it in something. It may happen. Okay, how's that looking? I think that's looking pretty nice. Alrighty, so now we get to go over to the noisier wheels. Now you got it. Alright, let's get some polish going on these edges. The more I look at this, the more I don't think it is jade. That they could call whatever they want. I mean, it's not like it's, you know, some gem manufacturer is buying up jade and needs to have the exact type of stone that they were promised. You know, this is decorative rock, jade pieces, and they could use any type of green rock and just referring to jade pieces as the color instead of the actual material. But hey, what do you expect from Walmart, alright? For a Walmart stone, that's pretty. I'd say this is almost done. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, that looks nice. Got some darker streaks in this side. You know, it looks like a coral or something coming up through. I mean, whatever this stone is in that bag of jade pieces, I think it's beautiful. You know, and it whatever it is, it doesn't have to be jade, it doesn't have to be emeralds, it doesn't have to be rubies to be beautiful. You know, just a piece of smoky quartz with some inclusions in it that you find out in the field, polish that up, that can be beautiful. It doesn't have to be name brand to be beautiful. Alrighty, that's good. Let's head on over to this one. Gotta turn this light off or I'll be blinded. Head over to this one with the giant pile of gunk here. I got a pile of projects past over here in the corner. Let's get some water going. If anybody didn't see that I have another channel out on YouTube. You know, there's links to it all over the my YouTube site. It's called Hey Mr. Clay. And I take food and, well, not junk food, but cheapo food and stuff from the Dollar Tree and electronics and just about all kinds of stuff, and I review it with a lot of sarcasm. And I try to get stuff that I never had before or never tried, and you know, things that look absolutely ridiculous, because that's always fun. You know, when you're bored or just want something to do, go check that out. I'd appreciate it. A little bit different than rocks, but hey, maybe I'll get some pop rocks and review those. And try and explode my mouth with a pop rock than a bottle of pop. Okay, I'll take a quick look. See, yeah, that is nice. That is nice. I think that's about all I'm going to have to do on here. Yep, I believe this baby is ready for cerium oxide. So I'm going to shut all this off. And I'll do the cerium oxide and meet you over here at the desk then. Don't go away. Dun-da-da! And we are back. And look at this. Get it to zoom a little bit here. That is pretty much awesome possum. There's a slight amount of undercutting, but not a tremendous amount. Just gives a little bit of ripply surface there. Otherwise, that is pretty darn nice. You can see the undercutting there a little bit. So, let's get this thing off the stick. The red knife of destiny. Alrighty, let's take a better look at this now that it's off its stick. That is nice. And see, there's a lot of depth in there. There's these structures here almost look like snowflakes. That's what you call it? Snowflakes? Let me get some just a light. Yeah, these things are really nice, and you got this clear area. I was thinking this might be all this green opalite looking stuff. Because I'm almost wondering if this just isn't common opal. Common green opal with these inclusions of fingerite. I don't know. But regardless of what it is, this stone is a win. So if you like the video, you know, hit the button up there, subscribe. Look, I got goo all over. My hands are still wet. Where was I? Oh, hit the button, subscribe, and ring the bell. Then you'll know when I do this stuff. And like I said, check out the other channel. I'm going to have all kinds of stuff on there. You never know what I might be looking at any given time. So anyway, thanks for spending some time with me, and have a good evening.